inside of McKale Center where there's a whole lot of love going around, and how appropriate, it's Valentine's Day. But, more importantly, it was today's victory that Arizona had over longtime rival UCLA. And you know what? This is the same team we're talking about that was essentially on its deathbed just 4 weeks ago. The team that started the season 11-8 is now 18-8 after an improbable 7-game winning streak. Arizona is not only the hottest team in the Pac-10, but arguably in the nation after today's win over the 11th ranked Bruins. The win gives Arizona a rare sweep over the Los Angeles schools to extend its Pac-10 winning streak to 6, the longest thus far this season out of any Pac-10 team. Now they're 18-8 and looking to extend another streak, the program's 25th consecutive NCAA tournament appearance. There may still be 3 weeks left in the regular season, but the win today puts the Wildcats on the inside track to defending the program's most coveted streak.
One of the things I told the guys, when you look back, you start counting them up, I guess, but I'm not as impressed with, the however many there are in a row as I am that we're getting better. I see us getting better in practice every day. I see these guys hungry. I see them working hard. And when that happens, really what you want to do, you just want to play at a high level. And when you do that, the wins will take care of themselves.
UA interim head coach Russ Pennell spoke candidly on Friday about how far this team has come since November. Talking about the preseason expectations, Pennell said all he hoped to do was avoid an embarrassment to the program. It's a strong word that has certainly come a long way for the Wildcats since their relatively low preseason expectations. But the Wildcats are clicking at the right time, and they were the first team to beat the Bruins in 9 times. That's dating back to 2005.
Beating UCLA was one of my top priorities, and this is the only win I got, the first win I got against them, so it feels great. I just can't say any more than that. It just feels great.
Tradition was also a word that Russ Pennell used before the game, as 2 former Wildcats were sitting courtside at Saturday's game. Jerry Bayless and Jason Terry were in town for the NBA All-Star Game held in Phoenix. They both gave the team a pep talk before the Wildcats went out against the Bruins. And like it has been for years, UCLA has traditionally been the big game on that Wildcat schedule, especially for Chase Budinger, a junior from Southern California, who up until today was 0 against the Bruins in his career as a Wildcat. Budinger finished with 17 points, but it was the phenomenal play of Nic Wise that gave the Wildcats the lead as large as 25 points at one time.
I've really sensed just the excitement. I've had a lot of people tell me they're having fun watching these guys, and I'm going to tell you, honestly, that's what I envisioned. And I know some of you know back in the early part of the season that I was a little disappointed in some of the crowds that we'd had. I felt like they were kind of writing this team off. I wasn't mad at anyone personally. I just thought my team was being a little bit disrespected, and then people just kind of have caught on, and that's what I wanted for these guys. They deserve that, and the fans have been absolutely phenomenal. They've been good, and I know when you're winning, they're going to love that anyway, but I just think that our team has kind of played a little bit under the radar, a little bit underdogs at times. We've disappointed people at times, and we'll come back, and I just think that all creates pretty good drama for the city, and they're getting behind us, and it's just been fun to watch and see people having fun.
The capacity crowd at McKale Center showed once again how important home court advantage is in the Pac-10. One columnist for the LA Times even compared Pauley Pavilion's atmosphere to that of 7 librarians in compared to Saturday's electric atmosphere here in McKale Center. The Wildcats officially entered the building through the Zona Zoo, dishing out high fives, showing the students some love on Valentine's Day, how appropriate. On his way down, UA forward Fendi Audubon grabbed this sign. It was one of several signs that the Zona Zoo had, and quite simply it reads, "Believe." And you know what? Audubon's not the only one these days believing in the Wildcats, as America's most intriguing storyline in college basketball is making believers out of everybody here. Reporting from Tucson and McKale Center for thedailywildcat.com, I'm Bryan Roy.